Good afternoon, everybody. Derek Van Voast here in DC. Very, very different vibe today than normal. I sit in on several meetings and I just hear people talk, and they explain their sides and their views on why it's important to be an American. So, no matter what side you're on or whatever, no matter what the story is, there's always two sides to every pancake. No matter how thin it is, there's always two sides. So I just like to listen to everybody's point of view. In America, we're so imperfectly imperfect, and so I begin to wonder and think, what is it that we really want? I mean, everybody made valid points about why it's not important to force vaccine mandates on people, because people want to have a right to do what they want to do with their own body. I agree with that if that's what you agree. But these exact same people, it seems, were having the opposite issue when it came to women and what they did with their bodies. And the same people had problems with us, going to Afghanistan and trying to help those women have rights, when we try to deny our own women's rights here in our country sometimes. And not to get political, a lot of people came here today to show support for people who committed crimes and to show that they were against the police that stood up against these people for committing crimes. And these are also the same people who stand for law and order, I guess. So what is it that we really want? What is it that we really want in this country? Do we really want our freedoms? Is that what we want? Or are we at the point now we just want to pick a side and go against the other side for whatever it is? Just real confusing today. Listen to everybody sitting on 4 different meetings and hearing people's points of view that were actually kind of disgusting, I guess. I don't know, just confusing, really. Are we for the government and laws not being a part of our bodies and forcing us to do things? Or are we against it? Are we for women's rights and the way we treat women, or are we against it? Are we for law and order? Or are we against it? Are we for prison reform? Are we against that too? Do we want honest elections? We should let everybody vote. If we're not going to take away votes, we should let everybody vote and do it that way. If that's what that's what a lot of people are saying. So just kind of confusing on what it is that we want. Or are we at the point where we just want our way? Whatever our way is, we want the whole entire country to adapt and live to that, that standard, which is concerning. But today, a lot of people showed up. A few people actually showed up in support of the people who were put in jail for the January 6th insurrection, and nothing really changed. Sad, but we're still at that point where we just rather fight and just be ugly with no true, I guess you could say, logic to what we really want. But like I said, this is America. I've been all over, and I love America. It's perfectly imperfect, and I think we'll get through this somehow. All right, guys. I love America, and America loves us. We'll find a way. Have a blessed day.